So, we've said at the Jimmy Dore show that the mainstream media has had its head in the sand about Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, they're kind of out of touch. The media, the people who are supposed to be informing us, out of touch. They kept telling us, all of them said, Donald Trump doesn't have a chance, don't pay any attention. They're out of touch, the news media, okay? They're simply out of touch. And so again, this is from today's Washington Post. Yes, Clinton is sinking in the polls. No, you should not panic. They're doing it again. They can't help themselves, Hank. They're doing it again. They're doing it again. They're pretending that it's like this could not dismiss Donald Trump. Come on, the people. What do they know?
Plenty of time left. It's only the fourth quarter. We're coming on the home stretch.
Listen to who she's fucking losing to. She's sinking in the polls, and she's running against Charlie Manson crossed with Adolf Hitler. And she's losing to him. Oh, don't worry about it. No, she's great. She's great. Great. What is wrong with the Democrats? What is it going to take for them to realize they're doing the wrong thing? She's a candidate. This is the wrong era for another establishment. What's wrong with America? Neoliberal. This is the wrong time. This is not the era for another Clinton from 20 fucking years ago. Oh, boy. So here's what it says inside that article. It says these polls, which mostly show Clinton either ahead or tied in these battlegrounds, were all taken during or after Clinton's roughest week in the general election, with FBI Director James Comey's rebuke over her emails. So you could view these battleground numbers as a floor for Clinton, while Trump is still unable to break 40% in many of these states. She's losing to the comb-over Fuhrer, you guys. This isn't a regular election. And she's losing to him. Literally, you nominate a stump and it would beat Donald Trump. You know what won't beat Donald Trump? Someone people already have hated for 20 fucking years, including half the Democratic Party. Hey, I know. The Republicans are nominating someone who is absolutely has no chance of winning because he's so hated. What should we do? Let's get someone who's just as hated. This is what they're saying in that article. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Did I put anything else in there? Oh, yeah, there was one more thing. It says, those are awful numbers, but as even some conservatives who oppose Trump quickly pointed out on Twitter, the real story here is that even if Clinton is sinking, Trump is not rising. Do you see the back-breaking mental gymnastics these people are doing to keep with their narrative? Oh, no, Donald Trump, don't pay no attention. It's okay. Everything's okay. Hillary Clinton, people are happy. Don't worry about it. Ignore Brexit. Ignore half the Democratic Party revolting against their neoliberal. Ignore everything. Ignore that Trump actually won the Republican nomination because people are sick and tired of establishment politics, and an establishment newspaper doesn't get it. I'm shocked, said no one. Here they also say senior Democratic pollsters are not terribly alarmed and believe we can't really have a clear sense of where the race is going until the conventions have passed. You're not alarmed. This is not alarmed. Yeah, we nominated a horrible candidate who does way worse in the polls than the person she was running against, who's actually way more popular with independents and Republicans himself. We're going to nominate someone who's not liked very much by independents, hated by Republicans, and half her own goddamn party because we're fucking geniuses. Don't worry. Don't worry. What is wrong with... So this is establishment politics. That's all this is. Establishment news media. This is establishment politics. This is the Democrats bent on doing the wrong thing, ignoring their base, ignoring reality, ignoring politics, and becoming more like their enemies, or opponents, I mean. Their adversaries. So there you go. Fantastic. Hey, don't worry. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The same people who told you Trump didn't have a chance and Bernie Sanders didn't have a chance, although he got 46% of the pledged delegates, an unknown person a year ago in America. with no corporate, forget him. The people who told you to forget about him and forget about Donald Trump, they're also telling you, keep forgetting about that. Hillary's horrible. Forget about it. It's all okay. Ba, 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 ba. Nice job. Who wrote this article for the Post? Let me see who wrote this. Somebody wrote this article for the Post. Oh, Greg Sargent. There you go. Greg Sargent trying to get, he looks like he's going for a promotion to Colonel. And the establishment news media. That's what it looks like. He wants to be Greg Colonel. Look, I did it. I told everybody forget about what they're supposed to be worried about. I'm pushing the establishment narrative, right? I'm doing what you guys want. Can I be Colonel?
Maybe Trump will make a mistake. You know, maybe he'll screw up and say something that offends most of the world.
The guy has done everything except stab a baby on TV, okay? And she's losing to him. You're saying, don't worry. That's your advice? Don't worry? Not like, holy fuck! What is wrong with us? Why are we sticking with this fucking horrible candidate? What is going on? Can you believe she's losing to this guy? That's how they should be reacting, and they're not. So, good for you.